Breaking news! The Civil English War has just ended, and a Bill of Rights is being drafted as we speak.
Writing.
I am here with a member of Parliament who is finishing up the bill.
I'm a member of Parliament finishing up the bill.
So, kind sir, can you tell me, what does this bill include?
Well, the bill includes limits on the King's power, and it grants those powers back to the Parliament.
And can you tell me, how long did it take to write this bill?
Well, it doesn't really have an exact date of when it started, but you can say it dates back to when the Magna Carta was written, and ideas from John Locke.
And do you plan to change this in the future, or is it just set in stone? Like, will you never change it again?
We plan to add amendments and to add extensions to the Bill of Rights. So yes, we do plan to change it.
And is there one singular person who wrote it, or is it combined?
It's combined ideals from John Locke mostly, but everybody from Parliament had a play in the Bill of Rights.
And can you tell me, is he okay with you using his ideas?
Yes, of course he's okay with using his ideas, because he intended for us to use them in this manner.
Alright. And can you tell me, what exactly is this bill's purpose? Like, what is it planned to do in the future?
Well, the purpose of the Bill of Rights is to ensure certain freedoms of the people, so no one is ever oppressed.
I know the king likes oppressing people, but does he agree with this?
The king doesn't agree with this, but he doesn't have a choice because he lost his war.
That was a sad time. And are the people in support of this?
Yes, they're very supportive of this because they're getting freedoms out of this. So it's very helpful.
And how long do you plan to keep this in effect, lengthwise?
We plan to keep it in effect for a long time, as long as humanly possible.
And one more question. Do you plan to keep the monarchy? Are you willing to disclose that information?
All we can say for now is we do plan to keep the monarchy in now, but of course with limited powers so they don't get out of control once again.
Alright. How's the family?
It's good.
Nice talking to you.
Nice talking to you too.
See ya. Hello, I'm here with Adam Smith, author of The Wealth of Nations.
Yeah, I wrote that. Good book.
I've read it.
Yeah. Good.
Bad criticism.
Why?
Just people don't tend to like it.
Uh-huh. Well, they're stupid.
I hope it picks up in the future. It was a good read.
Yeah.
Lengthy, though.
Yeah.
Alright. Anyway. Are you a fan of the mercantilist system, where the government has a part in the economy?
No, mercantilism is a very outdated thing, and you could be making better money elsewhere.
Alright.
Yeah.
And in your book, The Wealth of Nations, you mentioned a term, laissez-faire. What does it mean, and what do you believe?
Well, laissez-faire is French for hands-off, because, you know, fancy French. So it means that the government shouldn't be involved with the economy.
Alright. And what is the invisible hand? You mentioned that a lot as well.
It means that, you know, the economy is self-regulating, you know? Like, the government doesn't need to regulate the economy. It should be doing its own thing, you know? It'll fix its own problems.
But how would the economy work without the help of people? And
well, because the economy, people are always trying to buy, you know, the best quality goods. So if you get things, like, better, the government won't need to touch the economy at all.
Thank you. And people tend to call you the father of capitalism, quote unquote. Are you a fan of that, or what do you believe?
I think capitalism should be pretty much common sense. Doesn't really matter who came up with the idea, but it's me.
Got famous now. So, are you planning to write more books, or do you feel that everything you said is just...
Well, like, if I come up with more ideas, I'll write them down, but this is pretty much the best way to do it.
You don't think your opinion will sway or change over time?
No, this is perfect. It's a masterpiece.
There were some typos.
No,
There were.
that was on purpose.
You spelled the wrong.
It's a better way to spell the.
Okay. Do you believe that the nation will adapt capitalism?
Well, people like money, and this is the best way to get money. So obviously, yeah, they will.
All right. Do you think the government will be in favor of this?
Yeah, they'll be in favor of it because, they'll make more money off of it.
All right. And Montesquieu's ideas of the three branches, do you agree with that?
Well, I'm not really into the whole government thing, but, it kind of makes sense,
Have you read his work?
A little bit, here and there.
That means no.
I've read it. Are you judging me? He's judging me.
Okay. Do you think that this will influence trade at all?
Well, yeah, this will encourage trade, because people will be trying to make more money.
With other nations or within separate states within the...
It doesn't matter. I mean, if someone makes money over here with my form of, economy,
But what if the other...
everybody will be making
What if the
money.
other counterpart
It's like mutual
doesn't
benefit.
agree with your system of government and they refuse to trade with the system of capitalism?
Well, then they're not going to be making as much money as we are.
Actually, you would be making less because they wouldn't be trading with you.
But we'd be able to trade with other people.
All right. Anyway, I'll take your word on it.
Yeah.
Are you a fan of people being able to make their own decisions on what to invest in?
Yeah. I mean, it's their decision and their money.
And what would you say if someone just got, quote, burnt by their deals in the system and there's no way out?
Well, that's their fault. They spent their money that way, so they should be punished in their own way. Not a government form of way. Just they don't have money.
So you believe that...
Yeah, they spent it all.
Alright, so in mercantilism, when the government does bad, then everyone does bad.
Yes.
And you don't agree with that?
No.
Alright, thank you for your time.
Yes.
Hi, I'm here with Louis XIV, King of France.
Hello, I am Louis XIV, and I am the King of France.
So, we're here today to find out what was the Edict of Nantes.
Well, originally the document was issued on the 13th of April, 1548, and it was issued by Henry XIV of France, and it gave substantial rights to Protestants.
So, why would you revoke this document?
It was a dumb idea to begin with, of course. Well, what's wrong with being Catholic? Like, why do you need Protestants in the nation anyway? Everyone should either convert or get out of France.
So you think it's a bad idea to have Protestants at all in your country?
It's not a bad idea. It's not even an idea at all. It shouldn't be allowed.
Shouldn't be allowed.
Of course not.
So just because someone thinks differently than you, they have to leave your country?
They just get filth on everything. They're horrible people.
Filth?
Filth.
Please go into that in more detail. What filth? What happened?
Filth can be many things. It could be dirt, it could be grime, it could be anything, really.
And that's a Protestant to you? They're just filth and grime?
No. That's what they do to our nation.
Really?
Yes.
And that's what you honestly think?
I want a
They
pure
don't bring great
Catholic
ideas.
nation.
They don't bring ideas to your country and help your
Ideas?
country prosper?
No. All their ideas are horrible. Like religious toleration.